Born in Yokohama in 1937, Say's childhood was far from easy. It would be touched by war, dislocation, and family turmoil. Alan's saving grace was cartooning, a passion not shared by his father.
It was disgraceful to want to be a cartoonist in those days. For a middle-class household to have the first son who wants to be an artist was a disaster, especially to my father, who was a very successful businessman, and I never got over it.
When the war came, Alan's mother, attempting to protect her children, fled with them to a farming community not far from Hiroshima.
We were very near when the bomb dropped. There was this tremendous jolt, and we ran out of the house. It's a very mountainous area. Of course, we couldn't see anything. But we were close enough that one of my cousins used to commute to go to work. And she came back that afternoon, one of the victims. She survived, but it was an awful thing.
His parents divorced not long after the war. Alan was sent to live with his grandmother in Tokyo so that he could attend a good school. But his grandmother also disapproved of his cartooning. Their relationship strained, she made a surprising arrangement. She let Alan, a mere boy, have his own place.
I started living alone when I was 12 years old in this one-room apartment. And I wanted to be a grown-up, an adult. So, in order to be an adult, first you buy a newspaper.
And that was how Alan Say learned that the renowned cartoonist Noro Shinpei took on apprentices.
He was one of the most famous cartoonists in my day, certainly my favorite. His cartoons were very, very funny. He was outrageously funny.
The next day, Alan sought him out. He worked with the master artist and another apprentice every day after school. Noro Shinpei would become Alan Say's great teacher, or sensei.
When I went looking for him, I thought I was simply following the old Japanese samurai tradition. At the age of 13 or 14, coming of age, the person will go out and look for a master to serve under. And in order to learn a craft, this is what we used to do in the old days. But when I grew up a little bit, I suddenly realized that wasn't what I was doing. I was trying to effectively replace my father. And I was incredibly lucky. He obviously intuited that.
The apprenticeship solidified Alan's love of art. It paved the way for his career as an illustrator. In 1953, Say's father came back into his life and took him to the U.S. But Noro Shinpei's influence on Alan, whom he nicknamed Kiyoi, was lasting. Alan always held out hope that he would work again with his sensei. And it seems Noro Shinpei felt the same, as he told his daughter.
Just prior to his death, she asked him if there was anything left that he wanted to do, and he said, that's when he said, Kiyoi is a treasure of my life, that I would like to work on a book with him.
Alan Say's drawing from memory is the collaboration that Noro Shinpei wished for. Say has combined his artwork, personal photos, and examples of his sensei's cartooning to make a poignant tribute to their deep and lasting relationship.
And that is my way of honoring his wish.
Alan Say's next book, Hopper's Room,